Laura and Robert must each come up with a radical remodelling of Suzanne and Danny's cramped bungalow. They'll then reveal their designs to the couple in virtual reality.
It all starts with these goggles. Wearing them transports people to a virtual world where they can experience our incredible graphics for real. Using these, we can show and do anything. We can take away walls, change colour schemes, even control the sun. Then, using a bit of telemagic and this green screen, we can transport people into the designs,
where we can see them experience their virtual homes as if they're in them for real. This will be Suzanne and Danny's first glimpse at the two options they'll need to decide between before they build their forever home. But just how brave will they be?
It has to be a big idea, and that's what I've kind of created. This is kind of very unconventional and quite dramatic.
I think you should be scared.
Yeah.
You saying unconventional.
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, it will transform how they live.
And that's exactly it. You're here for something exceptional.
Yep.
Yeah. Laura, tell me what we're going to get from your design.
Space.
OK. Laura, you're up first. We'll spy over here. We'll be heckling you. No, I won't. Robert will.
OK.
While Suzanne and Danny get to experience Laura's design, it's also revealed to me and Robert. Soon he'll discover exactly what he's up against.
Wow. It's our house. It's quite strange. It really is like being in our house. The detail is amazing. Like, the wall planner is like falling off the door and you've actually put that in. It's really strange.
So, obviously, you recognise this is your existing living area, and this is what I think you should do with your house.
OK.
Time to find out what Laura's come up with.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow, look. Just look at that. Wow, look at that.
It looks so different.
I love it.
They're smiling.
Laura has added an extension to the back of the house, creating a huge flowing space which makes the most of the wonderful views and floods the kitchen with light.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
The new extension is 52 square metres and creates a huge interconnected kitchen, dining room and living room. The old kitchen has become a snug, offering a calm, private space, and the enlarged footprint allows room for much-needed storage and a big master bedroom with an ensuite.
Got the dining, big bifolding doors.
Yeah.
And then if you turn to the living room, you can see, obviously, your fireplace.
Perfect.
And we've got all of Danny's records on display,
Oh,
but
look at that.
do you know what, Suzanne? You can just move this
look at the
wall
record.
across and it can all be hidden.
What?
So, yes.
Amazing.
So you can have Danny on show as much as you want and then just hide him away.
Just hide him away.
Can I just say that I am sold already? This is amazing. I love it.
Just want to go home and build it now.
I want to be there now. Yeah, I just want to be in it. Well, I am in it, but I just want to be in it. So.
You see this great big steel storage wall.
Okay.
So your children and all
They
your
can put all
neighbours.
their
kids-
artwork on.
Absolutely.
It looks amazing.
Laura's plan combines innovative space-saving designs with beautiful materials to give Danny the storage and practicality he wants, while satisfying Suzanne's desire for style.
Okay, should we go into your kitchen?
Yeah.
Do you like it? Love it. Loads of storage, and then there's a hidden utility room behind all of that.
I mean, she wanted sleek, she wanted modern. It definitely feels like that.
Oh, I love it. I love the kitchen. I love the units.
I love the worktops. Look at that. It's interesting, the kind of those little points that Laura's picked up that are really important to them, that I have
Ignored.
ignored or, well, have felt are maybe not as necessary as getting the kind of the
Ignored.
architecture, you know? Those can come, you know.
You know what they need, is what you're saying. They don't even know yet themselves.
Well, yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's so architect, isn't
Maybe.
it?
Laura's design isn't limited to the open plan living areas. She's also transformed that old cramped hallway because coming home should be a joy.
So we're right in your entrance hall. So a really simple move
Yeah.
would be to take away the ceiling,
Okay.
expose existing roof trusses.
Wow, that's amazing.
And let there be light.
And the climbing wall, look at that.
The kids are going to go absolutely crazy for
That's
this. It's
amazing.
brilliant.
Oh, hello.
Oh, here we Oh, look, oh my goodness.
I love an old climbing wall. What's this?
I even suspect it's a place where the kids can lie in and look at the stars.
Like a hammock.
Like a
Stop
hammock.
it.
Like, and they can climb up through and scream. I mean, that is... I mean,
That's
having that,
magic.
that is brilliant.
That is magic.
That is clever.
I must admit that when I saw the kind of living room, kitchen bit, I wasn't 100% sold. But with this hallway, I get it now and I love it. I'm definitely getting there.
Suzanne just said, oh my goodness, I love it. Are you feeling confident? Having seen this?
I'm feeling confident that they will be surprised.
Okay.
Right?
So you're producing something that they don't even know they want.
Well, yes.
Okay.
And you're almost transcending their expectations.
Oh, I mean, that is a big setup.
The hallway provides the fun Suzanne wanted for the children. For Danny, adding a lobby before the bedrooms creates separation between the living and sleeping spaces. Off the lobby, in the extended part of the house, is the new ensuite master bedroom.
So I really wanted to give you a wonderful master suite.
I'm there, I'm
Really?
so there.
Oh.
I love it. I love the window. Big window.
A really nice picture window, and you know, you can lie in bed, you can drive out the window. The little window opposite the bed is at terrace level.
Love it.
I'll take it. Thank you
You're
very
sold.
much.
Laura's plan offers a huge transformation and space for the family with their £70,000 budget. The new configuration has sleeping, living and play zones, each offering practicality and that all-important style.
Danny, I mean, he's quiet. He's not saying much.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get Danny on board,
We gotta get Danny on board.
or I'm going home.
Cross eyes.
Back in the room.
Right. I'm gonna go and see what they think. How was it?
Good.
You're smiling.
We're happy. It was really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, really good.
I'm in there.
You're
I'm,
sold.
yeah,
Danny's
I'm
done.
in the house now. That's it.
Really?
Didn't even need to see another one.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Robert was a little put out by that.
I'm relieved now because I know that whatever
got
happens
one
now,
either
there's
way.
an amazing house there.
Let's have a look at this transformation. You ready?
Okay, ready?
Let's go. Right, here we are. We're back in your house.
We are.
It's just like being in the house.
But a lot cleaner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool if it was this clean all the time.
Yeah, that's just wishful thinking, I think.
We're standing in the corner of the living space, and we can see problems straight away. Just through that door is where all the bedrooms are. The most private, most sacred part of the house, let's say, and then the master bedroom. And it's also where your front door is. There's a fabulous back garden, but there's no aspect towards it, there's no view towards it. So the first thing I want to do is start afresh. I want to take everything back, okay, to the existing fabric of the building, back to brick walls. So let's have a look.
Whoa. That's amazing. It looks absolutely huge.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of scared now, to be honest.
Robert has stripped everything back to show how big the space they have really is. He wants to begin his radical transformation from a blank canvas.
But I guess the question is then, how would we live in this? Or what can we do to kind of make this the space that you want, yeah? And that means putting the internal rooms in their right places. Are you ready?
No.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
No.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
go,
hold
go,
on,
go,
hold
go.
on.
Oh.
Oh my word.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Robert has completely reimagined the layout of the property, creating an extreme open-plan warehouse-style home. Extending at the side as well as the rear has created a new front door, opening directly into a vast kitchen, dining and living space overlooking the garden. The bedrooms are gone. Robert's moved all the sleeping areas to the front of the house and replaced conventional bedrooms with 4 space-saving sleep pods.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, she loves it. Oh, no.
It looks absolutely huge.
Wow. I'm quite emotional, actually. The whole space is just immense.
If we look over to the right here, the front door is right here. So
Okay.
we enter into the house through the front door, but we don't want to kind of be part of those private areas of the house, okay? So this is where you bring guests and you would sit down here. But this is also your living area. The view to the garden is opened up, enjoying that fabulous view.
It's interesting that we both split the house into private and public. I've done it that way. Rob's done it that way. It's fascinating.
A polycarbonate end wall and other unorthodox materials help stretch their budget to the limit.
If we look up, because this is a very unconventional and radical domestic roof construction because it's actually more industrial. And to soften that, I want to introduce a covering. This here is what's called stage fabric, and it softens the room.
That's so clever because, you know, you'd dampen the light, you dampen the sound. It would just kind of make it almost feel like tent-like.
A vaulted ceiling has been in my mind since we started talking about doing something with this house. So to have such a huge vaulted ceiling is amazing. It's really, really different. I want to see the rest. I want to know where everything else fits in.
So this is living, okay?
Yep.
Beyond this wall here is sleeping.
The second part of Robert's design focuses on his innovative sleeping spaces for the entire family.
So here we are at the front of the house, and there's this timber box, okay? What we've created here is not bedrooms, but sleeping spaces. And you can see that the doors open. These pods offer that kind of private element, okay?
Yeah.
Each bed, you can see it's just tucked away.
I don't know what to say.
It's such a totally different concept that
No.
it's so different. It's hard to kind of get your head around.
So they're literally boxes with mattresses. I mean, you're sleeping in a box, you are.
I mean, we said we wanted radical and unconventional, and this is definitely that.
That's definitely radical.
Robert has one more surprise up his sleeve, and it's a big one, running almost the entire length of the house above the sleeping pods.
In a traditional house, it would be an attic space, and it could be a storage space, but you can see the netting around the edge of the box. It creates a playroom.
That's amazing. The kids would just love that. I think if I went to somebody's house and this was their house, I would be blown away and I'd go home and I probably wouldn't stop thinking about it. So it hadn't even crossed my mind that we wouldn't have like proper bedrooms.
It's going to make the decision very, very hard.
I mean, it was important to kind of create an environment that was inspirational, joyful, and playful. And hopefully that's what I've achieved.
Nailed it.
Nailed it?
Get in there.
Oh, getting there.
I really love it as an idea. I love it as a plan. I love it as an image. I love it. But as a living house,
You think no?
I'm not sure.
Out there.
Amazing. Really out there.
Yeah.
I love it.
Unconventional.
Unconventional.
Yeah.
Now what do you think?
I don't know now. Just completely sort of like...
It's two completely different, completely wildly different options.
The fact that two people can approach the same shell and create something so different. It's bonkers. I'm going to go and see what they think when he's not there. Okay. Mind blown.
Just a bit,
What the hell did we just see?
Mind
I've
blown.
no idea. I'm speechless.
I mean, that has thrown the cat amongst the pigeons, as they say.
Yeah.
I have no idea
think-
which one to choose.
We've got two amazing options.
I mean, I do not envy you guys. I really don't. I mean, I do. Two fabulous designs,
Yeah.
but I
I have to decide.
I don't want to decide.